Please subscribe.
Toyota has never fully committed to the idea of making a bona fide hot hatchback before, preferring instead to deliver a series of competent but hardly mind-altering warm hatchbacks over the years. But this new limited edition, 26,295 pounds, 209 bhp Toyota Yaris GRMN is the exception to that rule. And there's one very simple reason why. The Yaris GRMN is effectively a precursor to a whole new range of fast Toyotas, all of which will be badged GR, which stand for Gazoo Racing. Think KMG and you will get an idea of where Toyota wants to go with the GR brand over the coming years. There will only ever be 600 Yaris GRMNs, all of them in the same white and red color scheme seen here, and all to be built in France at Toyota's motor manufacturing factory at Valenciennes. For Europe there will be 400 examples, around 100 of which will come to the UK in right-hand drive. Another 200 will go to Japan, again built in right-hand drive, and the remaining 300 will be made in left-hand drive and sold in the mainland European markets. Power comes courtesy of a supercharged 1.8-liter four-cylinder engine that is all but identical to the engine found beneath the rear bodywork of the Lotus Elise, albeit with a new exhaust and some extra cooling due to the Yaris' diminutive proportions. Maximum power is 209 bhp while max torque is a healthy 250 Nm, and all up the GRMN weighs just 1,135 kilograms. So it's quick, with Toyota claiming a 0 to 62 miles per hour time of 6.4 seconds plus a top speed electronically limited to 143 miles per hour. The gearbox is a 6-speed manual with no flappy paddle option, hallelujah. But it's what Toyota's motorsport engineers have done to the GRMN's chassis and running gear that arguably make the biggest differences of all to the way it drives. The springs are 60% stiffer than those of a regular Yaris, and the dampers, by Sachs, are much more responsive all round, plus there are strut braces throughout, front, rear and in the center of the car, to take torsional stiffness to another level. At the front there's a new torsion diff that hugely improves traction and stability, and the brakes are also bigger than those of a regular Yaris, featuring 275mm ventilated discs at the front and 278mm solid rotors at the rear. Likewise, the tires are bespoke 205/45 ZR17 Bridgestone Potenza RE050s, and, combined, such enhancements provide the GRMN with as much grip and handling composure as it has go, says Toyota. Visually the car is distinguished not just by its white and red paint scheme but by a central rear exhaust, more aggressive splitters front and rear, and by a big roof spoiler at the back. In the flesh it looks subtly purposeful. Same goes for the interior, which features a pair of big buckets front seats and various bespoke flashes of aluminium on the console, plus a bespoke set of instruments and a GR Racing badge starter button. On the move the GRMN doesn't disappoint. Indeed, in most areas it thrills to bits. Performance is strong, going unballistic for a car that wears a humble Yaris badge, with real potency and instant response from the supercharged engine available across the rev range. Even from 2,000 revolutions per minute it pulls hard, and from there the acceleration stays strong and hard all the way to the 7,000 revolutions per minute rev cutout. The 6-speed gearbox also works well, with snappy shifts up and down, a good clean response from the throttle to enhance blips on downshifts, and a lightish clutch. What's not so clever is the driving position, which is set simply too high for most tastes, and especially for a car as focused as this. Ideally we'd like to set the seat a good 3 inches lower, even on its lowest setting. What separates the GRMN and elevates it to a place where genuine enthusiasts might well fall in love with it, despite the eye-watering price tag, is the handling, and the chassis balance generally. true, the ride quality is firm and may well prove to be a sticking point on a UK road. We drive the car on fairly smooth roads and on a glass-smooth circuit in Spain, but the way the GRMN turns into and then sticks in corners is something of a revelation. It's a proper little driver's car, with a touch of controlled lift-off oversteer if you really start to throw it around, plus a fine set of brakes to go with it. Grip is good but not excessively so, with a touch of GT86 style gusto to its behavior on or near the limit. Overall, we really like the Yaris GRMN, even if it is heinously expensive beside the best pod hatch competitors. As a sign of things to come from Toyota's new performance division, it is a more than welcome addition.